Hello YouTube, Tutti back again. Yeah, bit of a surprise for me as well, guys, I must admit. So this is going to be the Christmas special, and yeah, it's pretty Nintendotastic. I wasn't expecting to do a pickup video, like I mentioned before. You know, I was kind of just running it all down now with the weather and everything else like that. Christmas coming up, as most of us probably are. That's where all the money's going. But some came up that I just couldn't refuse. I just really couldn't refuse it. There's a bit of a story to it, so if you're not interested in the story, skip ahead a couple of minutes. But it's one of these things. I'm a great believer in fate, and it was just bizarre. So the story goes basically, my daughter hasn't been very well, so I've been up best part of the night with her anyway. I probably got about 2 hours sleep, so I was back up again at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. As we all do when you get like that. Oh fuck it, go on, put the PC on. I played a bit of Warcraft. I'm playing Warcraft again over the winter, and I just thought, oh, I'll just have a quick look on Gumtree. I didn't even look on eBay. I just thought I'll have a quick look, and I couldn't believe it. There was 2 lots of stuff there, and I was just like, oh my god. So like about 4, it might have been 4, half 4, 5 o'clock, I obviously messaged this guy who had this stuff. So yeah, went over and picked it up. What day are we on now? We're on Sunday now, so I think it was Friday night. Yeah, it was Friday night. Kept meaning to make a video, but I just hadn't had the time. So yeah, it was just pure fate. So them's the breaks. Like I said to you all guys before, it's all luck. It's all just luck based. Luck of the draw. So I've lost my train of thought now. I do have one pick up outside of that, which is from the old crack converters. I don't think I've got this game, but I've seen it, and it's only 20p on the PlayStation 1, so I thought I'm having it. And I vaguely remember seeing this on launch. It's one of the launch ones. It's actually the 3rd game, and it's Jumping Flash. And as you can see, it is number 3. So 20p, and it's complete. It's all in there. It's in really nice condition actually for a crack converters one. So, ooh, there we go. So that's the only anomaly. That was just because I was in town and just dropped in there. Usually they don't have absolutely jack diddly squat. So, right. So to the pickup. Couldn't believe it. So the guy had 2 lots for sale. I've kind of given it away. Well, I haven't given it away at all, but I've hinted at what it is. So it's all Nintendo stuff. There are 2 lots. Obviously 2 quite the prices he was asking for the 2 lots was like really weird. So I tried to sort of bundle them together. Didn't really want to budge. So I'm trying to break up one lot for some of the bits that I needed out of the other. And then the conversation got a little bit weird, because then I offered him a certain amount of money. And he said, oh, I'll come down to X amount. And I was like, oh, okay then. And I just assumed he meant come down to X amount for the lot I wanted and the bits from the other one. So when I got there on Friday night, there was a chap there looking at some outs that he was selling, which I wasn't interested in. So I think that might have been to my advantage, because I think he got a little bit confused with what we agreed on. Now you could probably argue I should have been honest or whatever, but hey, look, the guy selling the stuff, I've been messaging him a lot, so he should have really known what was going on. I think he was happy with it anyway. He didn't seem to sort of be, you know, oh, I can't remember. So I think he was just happy to get rid of the stuff. Apparently he's been in his loft, his missus wanted it all getting shot off, so who am I to argue? So I ended up with quite a bit more than I'd sort of expected, which is an absolute bonus. I haven't tested any of this yet. Like I say, I got it Friday night. Saturday's been hectic. I say my daughter's still just getting over some bug virus thing. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mad one. So come out into the fridge just to show you guys this, because I mean, to be honest, I'm absolutely amazed. So what do we got? Enough waffle for me. Nintendo, boxed Nintendo games. Couldn't believe it. 2 loose carts, no, 3 loose carts, that's it. The rest are all boxed. So it was a SNES bundle and an N64 bundle. So the N64 one I'll do first. Some of these I'd already got. I think a few of them I've got like as the cartridge, and a few I might have already boxed. So I'll show you the loose cart first, which I don't think I've got, which is Xena, Warrior Princess. I have no idea if it's any good or not. I think I've got this on the PS1 actually as well. Excuse me. I'll try and, I don't know if rarity, goodness or whatever. Bit of a mixture with the games actually. Some have got manuals, some haven't. But let's just get into it anyway. So first off is Shadow Man. I can't remember if I've got this or not. This is less the instructions, but it's in really good. I mean, the box is in absolutely brilliant condition, I think. Anyway, for the age, there's a few creases and a bit of shelf wear, but really good condition. This one, I'm pretty sure I've got. I should have checked this. I have got this one. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. This one is also missing. Yeah, it's also missing the manual. I should have. I'd be able to tell by the weight of them. This one's got the manual. I can feel it. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Really good condition box actually. I haven't got that one actually. I thought I did have this one. Yeah, so Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I think Darren Walkersock gave me this on the PS2, I think. Extreme G2. This is less the instructions, I think. No, it's complete. It's got the instructions in it. Just not much to them. I mean, some of these boxes are in really good. I think they're in really good condition. There's a little bit like squashing, you know, where it gets squashed. I don't know if you can see that way. It just bows out a little bit. But I think that's just the way he had them in. He had them in a big bag, big IKEA bag. This one I've got loose cart. It is manual-less though. And that is Space Station Silicon Valley. Really good game actually. Again, like I say, you can just sort of see the bowing on the boxes. It's just where he's just squished it out. Just the way it's stacked, I think. Another game I do have. I'm just checking to see if it's got the manual. I don't think it has. No, it hasn't. Again, less one dink at the front. Another good condition box is F0X. So that's just missing the manual. And just a slight little dink in the box. That one I've got, but I don't know what condition my box is in. This one looks in slightly better condition. There's I mean, getting a bit close to Christmas now, but obviously I'm up for if anyone's interested in any of these duplicates. Drop me a PM because some of them will be duplicate boxed ones that I've already got, which are up there, or they'll just be loose carts. I'm not going to go through it all now because it'll make it way too long. So if you're interested in any of them, any of them jump out that I say I've already got, then give us a shout. Another box one. I think it's just the box, no manual. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I've got this one again. The box that I've got. This is probably in slightly better condition, I think. But it's F1 Grand Prix. This is in really good condition. Box. No bone on that one. So I think it's just the way, like I say, some of them is put down and squished. This one's complete. Why is it always the sort of slightly naffer ones always have the manuals, and the ones that you really want to have the manuals don't? Fighter's Destiny. This one I've got as a loose cart for sure. No, I haven't got it boxed at all. Couple of good ones here. This one I've obviously got. Again, I think my one's probably in slightly better condition. I'll have to check, but it's a complete copy of Super Mario 64. In pretty good condition, to be fair. That is complete, because I can feel it. Yeah, that's complete. What else we've got? These next two I've definitely got loose cart. I haven't got unboxed. This one is not less than manual, and it's Blast Corps. Very good game. And another good game, I think anyway, is Body Harvest. If you could ignore the sort of slightly ropey graphics, there's a really good game behind this. This one's complete. It's just one of these weird ones that comes in like one of these plastic trays, which I think are a hell of a lot better. I don't know why they all didn't do them. And the manual, which I think I might have a manual actually. Can't remember, I'll have to check, but I've definitely got it loose cart anyway. So, like I say, some pretty good games there already. Let me just have a slurp of coffee. I have been watching videos. I mean, I've not been commenting and being really active in the community, but I have been watching the videos and liking them and stuff like that, guys. So I haven't completely fell off the face of the earth. It's just I've not been having like really time away per se. There's a lot going on. Like I said, not long, a month or two back, started a new job, so I had to get my head around all that. So it's just one of them things. In the new year, hopefully we'll get the ball rolling again. And like I say, I have been pulled back into Warcraft a little bit, but that's more just a casual gamer, which I used to hate when I was a hardcore gamer. But there we go. Back onto the pickups. Still ain't finished yet with the N64. This game I've got loose cart, I know for sure, but wonderful to pick this up box to complete. This Pokemon Stadium, and it's got all the bits in there. Transfer pack and the game. Just show you. The only slight downside is just where someone's opened it. You've got the sort of little slight tears there. And so it's got all the insert. Really good condition. Really good condition. Little transfer pack. So really chuffed to get that. It says, let's pop that bad boy back in there. So, I've got 2 N64 games left. One of them, well, I didn't technically need both of them. Both of them I've got. One of the games I could see in the picture. Oh, I seen the box, and the cartridge was there. So I was like, all right, it's obviously just not put it in the box. So that game was Ocarina of Time, which I've got. I haven't got it boxed. So I was like, that's bonus, you know. Always good sale trade on. So he had the box, no manual of Ocarina, which I needed because I've got the loose. Obviously, I had the loose cart anyway. So you know, I mean, to be fair, I checked a few of the games. They all seemed to be there. Obviously, I knew where the guy lived anyway, so I was like, fine. When I got Ocarina home, guess what was in the box? Majora's Mask. So now I have a complete, because from the summer just gone, I actually picked up an empty box at the car boot with manual. So now I have, although this box it's a little bit of a beater. It's got a few dinks in it. I mean, if someone wanted to spend the time just to sort of sort them out, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. It's a little, like I say, it's not perfect by any means. The manual's, you know, got a few little dinks in it, nothing major, just on the outside and the little dog ear there. But now technically I've got a complete spare Ocarina of Time. So where I had none, I now have 2. Obviously I'm still missing the manual for, did I say Ocarina then? Majora's Mask, but I'm still missing the manual for Ocarina of Time, which I think should be a little bit easier to pick up. So yeah, so now I've got a complete spare Majora's Mask, if anyone's interested. So I can give you all the pictures and whatnot for a closer look if needs be. So that was the N64 bundle. Well, the games anyway. It did come with a console. I'll show you that. Got all the usual hookups and crap like that. A few controllers. Pull these out. Yeah, that's it. So, you know, obligatory back controller. Spare rumble pack, which is always useful. Nice blue one with another official rumble pack. And one I hadn't got actually, which is nice to get, is the gold controller. And the N64, which has, yay, the expansion pack, which I'm not surprised at, considering some of the games here would actually require the expansion pack. So it does mean there's a spare, and even got the spare jumper pack from it. So, yeah, that in itself, oh, there's some third-party memory controller. So that in itself would have been a nice little pickup for sure. You know, found them any other time, would have been happy as a sandboy. But that wasn't all. I told you there were some Super Nintendo games. Box ones. So what we'll do, we'll have a look at them. Again, boxes, can't hit and miss. It's really weird. Some are in really nice condition, some are, you know, probably a little bit worse for wear. I think it's where some of these he's probably bought new, and some is picked up probably from back in the day, like, you know, the old game, no, Electronics Boutique, weren't it, and stuff like that. That's my guess anyway. So let's have a look. I mean, I don't really know. Just trying to sort them out so we can sort of ramp the excitement up. I'll probably get it completely wrong if someone say, that's a really great game, that's really hard to find or whatever, and I'll get it completely arse about face. Because I mean, I'm not an avid SNES collector. Excuse me. Obviously I know I used to have one when I was a kid, so I know what games I liked and what games were good and stuff like that. But in terms of some of these ones, I sort of really hadn't heard of them before. No, that's a lie. That's stupid. Obviously, I'd heard, one of them I hadn't heard of. The others, obviously, I known of them, so I used to have Super Play. But in terms of their rarity now, I wouldn't have known. That makes sense. So, first up, the only other loose cart that I got, and it was in sort, I think this must have been a rental case. Big, huge thing. Is a really good, nice conditioned Super Mario World. So that was that. Oh, this did come with a SNES console. I'm not going to show you that now. Slightly yellow, not too bad. With the power, AVs, and then a couple of controllers too. Two shitty aftermarket ones. I mean, these look horrid. I've got one of these SN8s. They're absolutely shite. So I don't even know if that works. Some of the awful things. It looks like an American. Like I tried to copy American things. Ugh. And then a nice official one. So again, I don't know if any of that works. To be honest, I'm not that fussed because I didn't really buy it for the console. I'll tell you the story about the console afterwards. Not to show you the games. So yeah, all the rest of these games are all boxed. Again, some of these have got the manual, some haven't, which is a bit unfortunate. The boxes, obviously, given that they're probably another, what, 8 years older than the N64 ones, have held up quite well. Some are a little bit not as good, but some are absolutely wonderful. So first up is Starwing. Again, you're going to get the little dog earring and shelf wear. This one's complete. Obviously got that loose cart. One game that I've actually never played on the SNES, got a bit of a rough ride, is Killer Instinct. Now unfortunately it doesn't include the music CD. And it's complete though, with a manual. Yeah, nice black cartridge. Yeah, we'll go this one. One I'd got from, oh, I'm going to forget his name now. Duncan, I forgot your YouTube name. Got the Japanese version of this. Now I've got the English version, boxed. Donkey Kong Country. No music CD, unfortunately. That is complete with the manual as well. Again, I actually quite like playing this on you know, even on the PC. I don't think it's number 2, and it looks. That's through me. What a weird box. Okay, it's Arkanoid. Now, I've just had a look at it because I was just checking to see if it was Arkanoid 2 the Rendered Dough, and I'm just checking to make sure it's complete. But if you look at this box, if you just glance at that box, you would say that's an American or a US box. It's not. Look, it's a PAL version. I've just noticed that. I thought it was an American one. Look. How strange. Here is an American box, however, and it's Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This is complete. Yep. weird. Another slightly unusual game. Someone mentioned that they picked this up following someone else's video. I can't remember who it was now. And I remember, again, this is one of these weird ones, because I used to be into the manga and anime stuff back in the day. So this is one that I remember seeing in Super Play. I thought, well, that looks really good, just because it was all mangaified. If that's not for a better word. It's Ramna Half. And that is complete. Again, the boxes are like a little bit of shelfware on them, but nothing, you know, too bad. This game I think my mate had on SNES. I've got the first one, and I think it's complete. This is in really good nick, this box. Mortal Kombat 2. So only problem with this is, oh yeah, and that is complete as well. And that's in really good, nice condition, that box is. Where do we go from here? Right, off the back of Mortal Kombat 2, this box has definitely seen better days. So I'm guessing this is one that it picked up. Well, I know it is because it had a sticker on the front. I've had to try and get it off. It's a shame. I think it's, yeah, it's just a cartridge. It's Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Now I don't know if you can see, there's like a little residuey bit just there, the sticker on it, which is a bit of a bastard. It looks like it's definitely been squished, look, which is a shame, but I'm not going to argue too much. This is one I haven't played on the SNES, I must admit. One that I'd never heard of. This is the one that I'd never heard of before. I don't know. It looks like an RTS type game. That's by Namco. Because I haven't tried any of these guys. I'm perfectly honest with you. This is absolutely complete. It is mint, and it's Metal Marines, and it even includes a poster and everything. I'll just show you. Because I was absolutely amazed it was all in there. Because when it sort of said post, I thought, well, I'll have a check. So there's the thing, cartridge. There's the manual, and there is the poster. I mean, absolutely like it's never been opened. So again, someone's probably going to know more than I do about rarity on some of these. I don't know if this is one game that I hadn't heard of, I must admit. It's by Namco. So Metal Marines. There we go. Right, down to sort of what you might class as some of the better items. One thing I didn't even know was included in there, so I'll come to that in a minute. A game I have got, Loose Cart. Really nice to get it boxed. Boxes, you know, it's got a big shelfware to it, a little bit of curling here, there, and everywhere. And it's Super Mario Kart, as you can sort of see. It's got the shelfware. This is complete. I can feel it. It's got the manual in it. So that's really nice to get. Can't beat that. Another one that's absolutely superb to pick up. I've got this Loose Cart. This is complete. And again, the box is in really nice condition. So I'm guessing the ones that are in better condition, I think he must have bought himself. Super Mario All Stars. Let's say in really nice nick. This one I did see on there. I've got it Loose Cart. It is missing the manual. The box is a little bit. It's got a bit of squashing on it. Really chuffed to get it though. Boxed. It's Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. So you can just probably make out bowing on the box a little bit there. But yeah, just need a manual. I say just need the manual. It'll end up being the hardest thing to get. So nearly the penultimate item. This I was not expecting to be in there. It wasn't in the picture. I seen it when it was in the bag of the stuff he brought down, and I sort of thought, I know what that looks like, because I've got one on another system. Had been looking out for one actually, because what this will allow me to do is probably change my hacked SNES there, so I don't have to cut a hole in it. So it's kind of going to be a pass-through cartridge. Might give the game away. I had one of these when I was younger. I think I got told the story about Final Fantasy 3. And the problem with these ones is it never allowed the game, even when you completed Final Fantasy, it always locked up at the same point, and it's a known glitch. So it's a bit weird to get it back again. But it's a Pro Action Replay, and it's box complete. It's got everything in there. It's got both little, like the default set of codes and the instructions. So that's a really nice little bonus, little Brucey bonus that I wasn't expecting. So chuck with that. Because like I say, it just means I could probably like maybe use the lid off that one there. You know, the plastics around and put it back on there to make it, you know, so it's not look aesthetically, it will look a lot nicer. Let's put it that way. Right. Now this game, it was in the picture, but it was really obscured. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Nintendotastic, and it was just something there, and I seen it, and I thought, I know that that's quite a rare game, and it's kind of going off the back of where I was going, you know, during the summer with the sort of shooters. Quite getting into them, enjoying them, and stuff like that. I'm not only good at them. Don't get me, you know, I'm not saying that, but I like to play them. I was enjoying playing them. So this game is, well, I would say it's there's a couple of like chavware on the edges and a little bit of curling. That's it. It's got everything in it. So I know people that know the shooters and probably people that know the SNES games would be able to appreciate this. It's the PAL version of R-Type 3. So, like I say, it's got a little bit of sticker residue there, which that'll just come off, not a problem. If I show you the box, get it a bit closer, because I mean, I was just so chuffed that this was in there. So, you've got a little bit, like I say, it's just where it's been opened. I don't know if you guys can see that, it's just where it's been opened, and just on the back there, just on that edge, that's the only edge, and a little bit there. I think that's the problem with the box, isn't it, where they get opened. But I mean, other than that, it's in really nice condition. And for those of you that obviously know about this, like Metal Marines, well, there's the oh, she's a bit of paper underneath here. I don't know what that means. Some bit of crap paper. Yeah, so there's the cartridge in the tray. There's the manual. And for those of you that know of this game, you know it comes with a poster. Did mine come with a poster? Oh yes. So it is 100% complete. So I haven't played any of these yet. I'm dying to play this game, but I wanted to get the video out for you guys. So yeah, it's money that I probably shouldn't have spent getting them, but I mean, you know, anybody who knows anything, there's some absolute gems in there. There's some gems in there that you couldn't refuse. Funny enough, when I went to pick the games up, the chap, he was like, oh, I've had so... He obviously didn't really know what he had, to be fair to him. And you could probably argue, I took the advantage. I didn't take advantage. We made a deal. He had, you know, I texted him on the Friday in the morning. He had all day to check and double check and do whatever. We made a deal. He was happy with it. I was happy with it. When I picked the stuff up, because I've had so many email messages and texts, because he asked who I was and what I was going to pick up. So I think he'd just been bombarded, and I'm not surprised. He did sort of say, oh, people have asked me about the Zelda on the SNES. And I was like, oh, you got a Zelda on the SNES? And then he was confused because he meant the N64 version. The stuff that he was selling when someone was there was a Dreamcast. He was obviously wanted to, he goes, oh, if you hang on, I'll set it all up for you. I set both systems up and test. And I was like, no, not, I don't really give a shit about the systems. I'm here for the games kind of thing. I didn't say that to him. But the SNES stuff wasn't supposed to include the console. But he had to go into the loft, pulled them all down, it was in the bag. And he goes, oh, well, I didn't put it in there because it doesn't work. And I'm thinking, I'll just fix it. I said, look, if it's no good, you don't want it, I'll take it. And he just chucked it in, so bonus. So, yeah, guys, I mean, if anyone's interested in any of the games that I've mentioned that I've already got, drop me a PM. Like I say, he's probably pushing it now for postage for Christmas or whatnot. But we you know, we'll see what's what. Some of the N64 games I've, like I say, I've probably got boxed. Probably not in the best condition. I can send you pictures if you're interested. The ones that I had said I've got are definitely at least minimum loose carts. So that's it, guys. I'm doing that. There's not going to be anything before Christmas. That's definitely for sure. I probably will do a video just after Christmas though, because there's something I've kind of bought for Christmas, which begins with a W and ends in a U. But I've had to keep that until Christmas because from the wife's orders. So yeah, it's been really good to put a video back out actually, because I've missed it. So I'm a happy gamer. Have a good Christmas. Be safe. Don't drink too much, Darren. And yeah, have a good one, guys. And I'll see you in the new year, no doubt. Take it easy.